Hey guys, Jay Danzig here. I just got a tripod for my iPhone, so I'll be doing a whole bunch of videos now. So please subscribe down below if you like my videos. And this is going to be EC related. I got a whole bunch of stuff and I just haven't had time to do any videos until now. So okay, first off, I have my two friends here. I have a EC Zombie. He was made by somebody I found on eBay. Raging Zombie Studios it's called, and he's based on the Feldstein cover and just EC Zombies in general, how they look. So he's actually called the EC. I think EC Zombie. I think I called him. And next up, I have my old witch. My friend Justin did this. He owns Night Owl Mass, and he works for Trick or Treat Studios. And he did this. She was only $60. Not bad. I mean, it's a mass-produced mask, but it's really nice for mass-produced. It's based on the old witch. So I got these two in. And I know I said I won't be getting any EC comics lately, but I actually got not just one, not just two, not just three. I actually bought 4 original EC comics from the 50s. I actually bought 2 Tales from the Crypt, 1 Weird Science, and 1 Weird Fantasy. I actually bought. And they came, and I've had them for a while hanging on my wall and then next to my EC prints that I got from Al Feldstein. So first off, I'll show the Weird Science off. I got a double bag because I had it hanging on my wall and that's how I had it hanging. Okay, I got number 22 Weird Science, the goo one. This is the one I have, number 22 Weird Science. I'm not going to take it out because I don't like, because these are old. So there's number 22. I got that off to the side. I got Weird Fantasy, one of my favorite covers, number 21. It's one of my favorite EC covers of the sci-fi stuff. I got this off eBay. I didn't pay that much for it actually. It was a good price. So I got that too. And I got these two. I got 2 Tales from the Crypt. I got number 31, the Tales from the Crypt. I'm gonna do a comparison in a second because I got about how they drew the Crypt Keeper, the Vault Keeper, and the Old Witch. How they drew them. Big difference. And I got Tales from the Crypt number 43. One of my favorite covers too. But if you see how they did them originally, the Crypt Keeper, the Old Witch, and the Vault Keeper, we know them mostly as today as this, but this is how they looked originally. So it's a big difference. I love how the Crypt Keeper looks in this one compared to that one. It's kind of it looks so much more creepier and better. The drawings, that's how they improved in such a short amount of time. So I got 4 original EC comics. These are from the 50s. They're the originals. They're not no reprints. I think I paid like $90 each for the Tales from the Crypt. So they're really nice. And now I got some reprints from Russ. I don't know if these are the original reprints. I think that he put out. I have number 1 in Tales from the Crypt that he did. And there's my favorite, the back cover. That's one of my favorite DC covers. I said that before. I got that one. I got the whole set, I think. The Haunted Fear I got. This is the Old Witch's origin stories in that one. And that Tales from the Crypt has the Crypt Keeper origins. And there's the back cover. Crime Suspense Stories, one of the really cool covers they did. That one, I like that one a lot. It was the back cover. One of my favorite weird weird science, sci-fi, fantasy, probably one of the most famous ones, this one. And this one's awesome too. It's a back cover. They're reprints, so I didn't even get bags for them yet. We got Panic. Panic number, I think that's a first Panic, I think. Tales from the Crypt again. Yeah, famous Al Feldstein cover. If you look, it's looks kind of like, that's what he's supposed to look like. So, and then this I actually have a poster I picked up from Monster Mania. So that one I have a poster of. Weird Science again, here's another one, and then I got the Goo one that I had the original of. That's another one. They're actually double-sided, but you can't tell. Here's my other Weird Science favorite cover. I'm going to get that the original at some point, that's on my list. Here's the back. And I think we're getting close to the end. Two-Fisted Tales. And that's the back cover. That Civil War cover is awesome. Just look at that, so cool. I love that. It's an awesome cover. I'm trying to do this quick because I'm trying to get everything in one video here. It might be two. Shock Suspense Stories. And then more Shock. Back cover. Weird Fantasy. Weird Fantasy back cover. I think there's one left, I think. And these are all reprints of World of Horror, and the back cover of the World of Horror. So they're all reprints I actually picked up off of eBay, and they were all in really good shape when I got them. Next up, I bought the Al Feldstein book, The Mad Life and Fantastic Art of Al Feldstein, about his life, because he's one of my favorite artists, and I got my prints from him. Here's the back cover. This one I had a lot of problems with. This is my third copy, because I got two from Amazon that were all beat up, the thing was all crunched in, and actually it sent two back. This is my third copy, but this one's fine. I had to send the other ones back, because they were getting all beat up. There's a great picture of Al and Bill when they were working in EC. A pretty sweet picture with the comics. And there's some just beautiful artwork in here of stuff he did for EC and Mad, and everything's in here. It's just awesome. If you like Al Feldstein, it's definitely worth picking up. I might do a review on it at some point because it's such a great book. After I read it, I might do that. It's got all his artwork in here. Well, it's got his major covers and panels that he did and stuff. It's just beautiful to look at. Beautiful. It's a beautiful book. I love this book. So IDW put it out. You can get it on Amazon or IDW's site, I think. Next up, I got the IDW EC Comics Artist Edition Profile. I bought which is the posters. I bought them, and I think everyone got Johnny Craig, Al Feldstein, Al Williamson, Jack Davis, of course. They're all on here, and I think Ghastly's on here too. Now I made a mistake last time. Jack Davis isn't Ghastly. It wasn't Al Williams. It might have been Al Williamson. No, it wasn't. I forget who's Ghastly, but it wasn't Jack Davis. So if you can just forget about that, I'll figure out who it was last on the next video. I'll promise I'll tell you who Ghastly is from. It's not Jack Davis, so he's But this is really nice because it's the posters. Well, it's covers, but they're in poster size because they're in the exact size as they were, I think, drawn. So we got On a Fear. I think it's number 20. Awesome cover. That's just beautiful. It's not original art, it says on the back, and they're just reprints. But I'm gonna frame them because they're just so beautiful. I think this thing was, it was a Comic-Con exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And it was only, it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and it was like $50 off of IDW's website. So I got that. That's the first one. Now weird fantasy again. The one I had, the original comic book I had, the posters in here. Well, the full size art one. Number 21. That's the one I have. They're beautiful. I gotta get frames for these. Weird Fantasy, number 13. Tales from the Crypt, number 46. I think that's the one, yeah, Jack Davis drew, yep. The werewolf. And that's the one Wally Wood did, I think, the next one coming up. Incredible Science Fiction Stories, number 33. That's a beautiful cover. I gotta get, I think Wally Wood's artist edition book had this on the front cover, so it's beautiful. Next up is probably the cover that got EC in the most trouble. Number 22, A Crime Suspense Stories. Johnny Craig, which Johnny Craig I think was Ghastly. If you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Johnny Craig is, and that's the one he drew. Now, this one was this is from one of the sci-fi books. This one they just threw in there without the cover. Or would actually, that is the cover, just without the stuff on it. Last but not least, Two-Fisted Tales, number 25. You can see how beautiful the artwork is and everything. It just, EC was the best back then. To me, they're still my favorite of all time. I love EC. They're the best, hands down.